Welcome to the world of freelancing. Within the world of freelancing, you are no longer required to trade your time for money. That was one of my biggest issues whenever I was working a 9 to 5 job was one, I could only take on so many extra hours before my boss got mad at me, but then also it's not very realistic to have another job or even three jobs. It's basically impossible. You only have so much time and energy on a day-to-day basis. And not only that, when you're working a job, you don't really get that much more income, even if you work even harder. So you have to sit there and struggle just to barely get by. Now, I'm not anti 9 to 5. I fully support you sitting there and working, but you found these modules because you have reached a point where you're like, man, I go to travel. I want to have freedom. I want all this, but I understand it's not just going to magically fall into my lap. Obviously, I need to put in effort, and that's where freelancing comes in. Now, I'm going to be expanding on exactly what you need to do as far as what type of skills should you be offering other clients? What type of niches should you go into? How can I grow from just being a freelancer into bringing other people in the team so that I'm accomplishing more on a day-to-day basis? But before we get into all of that, we really need to work on your mindset, because until you have the mindset aspect of this, the skill-based stuff is not really going to be as powerful, because if you don't believe and know in your mind that what you are doing is going to get you that next result, you're not going to try as hard. At least I'll speak for myself. That's how I am. I'm one of those people where if I don't fully believe it, I've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And the best way that you're going to get a result within freelancing is if you put both feet in, close the door, and you don't look back. So we need to get your mindset up to date. That way we can move into picking your skill, getting the testimonials, understanding how to acquire clients, how to turn in results for those clients, how to retain those clients, and much, much more. But for now, let's start working on belief.